Welcome back to another video. So we're going to get my nails done. Well, no, we're going to do my left hand today. So I'm quickly, bit of nail prep, push my cuticles back, scrape away any dead skin. I have done most of this, there wasn't a lot to do. So this is what I'm using today, the Kiki London Sweet Rose Builder in a Bottle. And it is sweet. Isn't it a nice colour? So I'm using my long tips. These are the ones I always like to use on my nails. Regular brush on nail glue, dibber dabber glue, stick it on. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Pinching them side wings. I hate them side wings. So that is them all on. I'm not going to take anything off the length of these. I left them quite long. Just filing the tip because they're quite curved on the tip. And I like them to be a really flat, squared off kind of coffin. If that makes sense. And then I'm just filing them side wings, blending them right in so they don't stick out. So I'm using my Venalisa dehydrator, good dousing of that. And then Venalisa primer. Can't speak today. And then I'm going to give them a quick coat of the Kiki London base coat. I'm just going to coat straight over all these tips. Because normally by the time I get chance to finish my nails, one of the dogs will want to go out or something. So I like to get some sort of strength on these as quick as possible. So I always use base coat to do that, just in case. So I'm going straight in with the Builder in a Bottle. It was quite warm, so it was quite runny, but it was okay. So I'm just doing a thin layer to start with, and I'm just pushing it into that cuticle area. And then I'm just going to do my usual swipey from side to side. I'm doing a nail bed on this pinky and middle finger. So I'm just going to bring that nail bed down as far down as I want it to go. Round about there. And then I'm going to stick that in the lamp. I'm just going to give it half a cure, 30 seconds, then go straight in with a second layer. And just build the height up a bit. And apex a bit. Up a bit. On the nail bed. Because you want to file this and get a nice wall around it so you can put glitter and stuffs inside the tip. So that's going to get a full cure now for 60 seconds, and I'm going to do exactly the same on the middle nail. Isn't it a beautiful colour? When I hold my nail upside down like that, gravity just helps bring the gel back into the middle of the nail where it should be, because it was quite warm and runnier than normal anyway. I should have put it in the fridge for a minute, but I forgot. So that is that middle nail done as well. That's going to go in the lamp now for 60 seconds. I only showed you doing the second coat on that. I forgot to say as well, guys, you can get 10% off Kiki London products using my code Aggie. Can't remember if it's Aggie or Aggie 10. It's one or the other. Anyway, this thumb is just going to be a full nail of the Builder in a Bottle. So I've given it a quick, really thin slip layer. And I'm just going to do a quick couple of coats, thin coats, because it is quite runny. By the time I get to the tip of the nail, it's trying to flood into my cuticles. So I'm just going to do a couple of really thin coats, and then my last coat, I'm curing quickly for 30 seconds in between each one of these coats. And my last coat will literally just be a blob that I leave up at the apex area. I'm so technical with these terms, aren't I? So yeah, now I've built that nail up a bit. This last bead, we'll call it a bead instead of a blob. This last blob is, I'm just going to literally leave it there and just blend it in down the nail. And that's just kind of gives me my strength, structure. So I wasn't sure what I was doing on those other two nails as of yet, so I thought I'll just file these nail beds while I decide what to do. So I'm just filing over the top of my nail bed first. I like to go over the top first because it just helps me see them edges. And now I'm using my metal file and just crispening up that side wall, getting it really nice and neat, and I'll do the pinky off camera. So onto glitter. This is Fizzers from the Sweet collection at Sparkle Supplies, my favourite glitter collection ever. It's like a coral and a white with a kind of colour shift, and we're using watermelon sugar. Find me anybody that doesn't sing that song when they see that gel polish, watermelon sugar. So quick base coat. I've left the base coat wet. This is the first time I've done this, guys. I don't know if you have seen, they call it peekaboo nails, I think, where the glitter's under the product but it's still showing at the top of the nail kind of thing. So I'm going to cure that glitter in the lamp just like that, just like it is, and the product then goes over the glitter. So this first coating is, I'm just going to do it exactly the same way I did the thumb. Full cover, starting with the slip layer. And then my first bead is going to be exactly the same way I would normally do it. Button it right up, pushing it right up into that cuticle area. And then my second couple of beads, I'm going to start it just a tiny bit lower down than where I normally would. Just so that glitter kind of peekaboos at the top of the nail. So I'll let you watch and I'll be back in a sec. They turned out alright actually, I was quite happy with them. They looked how I had in my head anyway. They turned out how I had it in my head, so I was happy with that. So that is both of them done. I really liked how they turned out. I was really happy with them. So on these nails with the nail bed, I'm going to do an ombre with the white and the watermelon sugar colour. So I'm painting the white right up the sides of that side wall. Don't worry about going over the top. That just helps with it. It helps actually if you go over the top of the nail bed. When you come to filing it down, it helps get that nice white frame around the nail bed. So yeah, top half of it is going to be white, bottom half is going to be coral, and I'm just going to use that detailer brush, doing my swipey thing that I do from side to side. I'm just going to blend those two colours. Guys, I'm so sorry. I have a screen right in front of me on my desk to stop me doing things like this, but I clearly didn't look up at the screen and you can't see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry, but I'm just swiping side to side with the detailer brush, blending the colours and wiping my brush off when it gets bulky. So I'm going to skip past that because yeah, you can't see what I'm doing, but that's them. They've been cured. Beautiful colours to ombre together, white and neon. I love it. So now I'm doing a base coat and I'm going to do a glitter fade. So quite busy up against the nail bed, and then I'm just going to fade it down and cure them in the lamp for 30 seconds. This glitter is stunning. I love it. Guys, as well, I want you to do me a big favour and tell me if I talk too much during my videos, if you'd rather me talk less and just let you watch, because sometimes I watch people and I think, oh my god, just shut up please. Be honest, would you rather watch more or are you not bothered? Tell me if I talk too much, because I feel like I'm annoying when I talk too much. So anyway, I'm going to get on with it. On this thumb, I'm doing a base coat and I'm leaving the base coat wet, and I'm going to use that coral and just swipe through it. This is easy and so effective. Just swipe through it. I'm going to let that pink spread out just for a minute and stick it in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to use the white once it's cured and do some really skinny thin, just a couple of swipes through it. Kind of gives you a lightning effect kind of thing, doesn't it? And then that's going to get cured again. Another base coat, and I'm going to stick some glitter into the wet base coat. Now I'm going to shut up because I feel like you're all thinking shut up now. See, I have to speak to tell you what I'm doing next. So now I'm using my clear IBD gel and I'm just going to encapsulate the free edge of these nails that I've got the glitter on. And I'm going to give them a quick file and a quick buff off camera. Wait and see these when they've been filed and buffed, guys. They are beautiful. This has to be the best top coat cam ever. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. So I'm going to give these a quick top coat. This was going to be the final top coat. But once I'd top coated them, I felt like they needed something else. They needed bling and stuff. They just looked a bit missing something. So I'm going to give these a quick top coat and then I decided to stick something else on them. So what I decided to do, guys, I've put a pink swirly line down those two lines and I've top coated that. So I'm going to use this clear hollow from Glitter Planet and I'm going to do two more lines, exactly the same as the pink ones, but I'm going to use the white and I'm going to sprinkle that glitter into this white before I cure it. Yeah, I just think they needed something. They were just a bit plain. And then I'm going to stick some gems on the other nails and then that will be then finished. There we go, that is then finished. I think they definitely needed bling and swirly lines, didn't they? I absolutely love how these turned out. I think this has to be my favourite set of nails that I've ever done on. It's not my favourite set of nails ever, but it's my favourite set I've ever done on my own hands. Definitely, I absolutely love them. I love the colour of the builder gel with the watermelon sugar high. So that is the product I used, just those two and the glitter OBS. But I absolutely love them. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Tell me if I talk too much. Don't forget you can get 10% off at Kiki London. All the details and website links will be in my description box. Please give the video a big fat thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hopefully, I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care. Bye.